Welcome to Taste Unseen. My name is Jordan, and today we're going to be doing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich challenge using blindfolds. First, I'm going to be making the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Then we're going to bring in Amanda so she can make hers, but I'm going to show you guys how I make mine. So first, I'm going to grab two slices of bread. Skipping the end pieces because nobody wants those. Let's put them down side by side. I'm gonna grab the jelly. I use a spoon because it's easier to maneuver with the bread and just get a whole good, nice scoop of it. And with the butter knife, for me, it's more difficult because there's no borders and you're really not getting a good amount of it, and you just have to keep scraping. I know it's like probably ways of, oops, I just made a mess already. And it's gonna get messy, for a visually impaired person, but hey. So we're gonna spread it nice and well. Make sure you get the corners first. That's how I started. You wanna work your way to the top. It's gonna be some dropping off. It happens. Make sure you come up here. And then I'm gonna get just a little bit more to make sure I have every part of the bread covered. So it's a lot of bit more, but I'm gonna spread up here. You're gonna work your way back down to the center. And then, so I think that's pretty good right there. I'm not gonna touch it or anything, but so I think that's pretty good. And as you can see, it's all over the other bread, but it's all going down the same way. Gonna get your peanut butter. You're pretty much gonna use the same method. And for me, the peanut butter is a lot easier to spread, so it's not as messy as the jelly. So you're gonna start from the corner. You're gonna spread the bottom, go to the corner as possible, and if it gets in your hand, it's okay. Coming to the center, back and forth, work your way to the top. And I think I got a little bit extra on there, so I'm gonna work this corner. Spread it on there. Go to the top, go to the other corner. Just make sure, now you can, just make sure that all of it is covered. It doesn't have to look pretty. And if you want, you also can get, some bananas thrown here, some raisins. But for now, today we're just keeping it simple. And there you have it. I'm gonna be bringing over my guest, Amanda. She's gonna be blindfolded making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Let's do it.
All right, you ready?
Yes, now I am.
All right.
Ready to just go?
Yep.
Okay.
Dive into it.
So, the twist tie is always hard when I can see it, so now I have to get a feel for, and it's not even righty tighty lefty loosey.
Right, 'cause you gotta twist it one way and then twist it back the opposite way.
So, to your point, I don't think there's an end piece, but I don't like the end pieces.
No, I think nobody does.
Right?
Get safe for last or get thrown out.
So I found a knife. Let's start with, that must be the jelly peanut butter, okay.
So what do you prefer to use first? Do you have a method?
I think I'm going with the peanut butter as like a glue. So that my hope is that when I put the jelly on, it doesn't slide off and I get to compensate a little bit. So let me get my bearings and boundaries. Here. Okay, here's where I don't know if I'm taking 5 scoops or a teaspoon. Oh, there's some of my fingers there.
So I would say, when you're starting out, less is always better.
Okay.
But you don't want to get, you want to get enough where you are confident of, how much you're putting on.
Enough protein post-workout is what I'm saying.
Because you always can put more and you can't take it off.
That's true. I think I'm getting the concept of the edges. To your point, I'm going to stop while I think I have enough that I can apply more. And we'll put that down. And now we're on to jelly.
That was quick.
Well, yeah, because I'm to your point, I can add more. And it's interesting because I would typically put the jelly on the peanut butter bread, but right now to give me some orientation, I'm going on the blank piece of bread.
Yeah.
Just to help. There goes a clump, yeah.
And if you know you got a clump, you know, just work with that as much as possible.
Oh no, I think it rolled right. I think it rolled right off the piece of bread. If okay, let's like spear the scoop over. Jordan, I'm appreciating the idea of a spoon right now. Okay, there's some spreading happening, and I could just hear it roll. Okay, we're gonna do one more because I'm not confident.
Yeah. So, like I said, for the spoon, for me, it gives it a lot more control.
Oh, I could feel that because. All right. Oh, there it's on my hands. Not for the sensory at first. Okay. So I'm gonna try and close it actually.
Okay. And see if you get it lined up.
Okay, I think I have it. Oh yeah, just right in the jelly. Okay. I think I have it completed.
All right, take your blindfold off and give it a look.
Okay. Okay.
Looking good?
It's decent.
So.
Not Picasso. Not a professional chef, but let's open it up and see. That's really the proof, right?
See how much peanut butter you put on there. See if you spread it well.
Okay, I did okay. It's like 75% coverage. Very light though. I will still be hungry after this.
Yeah. How much jelly? So was it a big glob or was it another?
A decent glob fell off, Jordan. Did not make it on the remaining.
So on this difficulty level, how on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it? Because it's not the same.
Yeah, and I had a setup too, right? So like I didn't have to actually go to the fridge and get the ingredients out. So if I would have had to do all that, I'm gonna put it at like a 6 or 7. And I always want to go like wash my hands, but that would disorient me to walk back and forth. So I think that's the other thing at play.
Right. So what I tell people all the time, you know, is like when you're doing something so simple, you know, because making a peanut butter jelly sandwich is not hard at all. But when you take the factor of, okay, I don't see what I'm doing now, it's like now you're like being nervous of, okay, am I gonna put too much or it's gonna be too little? And then, you know, people will be like, oh, you're putting the peanut butter into the jelly. You know, people freak out about that, but it happens. You know, this is, you know, everyday things that happen where you're making a simple meal in your kitchen, you know, being visually impaired. You know, it's not a big whoop, but, you know, it happens. So I would say, like, even for me, like, I had to learn different ways to making a peanut butter jelly.
So when you first did this, do you do like the taste test to see if you have the right amounts on and then go back? Because you said you could add more. Is that your test?
No, because once it's made, it's made.
You're committed to it.
Just committed. If it's too much, you get you a glass of milk.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
Thank you guys for tuning into the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any other challenges that you'd like to see me do on the channel, let me know. Thank you. Have a great day.